Hello and welcome to Tide Outlook. My name is Tyler Rubin, and this is going to be one of the biggest and craziest updates out for this Gems of War ending of this year. This week here we're going to Nexus, which is a new kingdom, and they're going to introduce a bunch of new troops, also the elemental class. The new events we're going to introduce is Journey event and also the Kingdom Pass. The Kingdom Pass is going to be about 5 weeks, 35 days. So you're supposed to get rewards, and with these rewards, you're supposed to open chests, and certain chests you have to pay for them to get certain troops. If you don't pay for these troops here, you'll have to wait 2 to 3 months. So all of that will be not explained, but which troops you might get and which troops you will get maybe down the line after 2 to 3 months. Let's take a look. The journey event starts off with Haythorn, right? And he comes with a new trait, Pathfinder, which cannot be stacked by itself. So I don't know how this thing is going to work out, right? But this troop can only be found also in the Journey shop, right? And after 3 to 4 weeks, this troop will be in the Glory, Gems, Guild, and VIP chest. So go and get this troop now in a journey event. After 3 to 4 weeks, it will be in the normal chest. Also, with the journey event, this troop, the Haythorn, has armored trait, reduced damage from skull by 25%. The second trait is Born of Nature. All right. A lot of troops are going to have this Born of Nature trait, which is create a green gem when my turn begins. And the third trait, which has to do with the journey event, is Pathfinder. Gain 2 times or 2.5 times, 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascension. And his spell is Nature's Path. Destroy a row, deal magic plus 3 damage to the first enemy, boosted by green allies and green gems destroyed. Comes in the color green and brown, and his cost is about 12. In the shop, you can find Nature Born Wolf, Elemental Beast. Right, comes in with the spell Thorny Howl. Deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy and entangle them. If the enemy dies, create 2 elemental stars and gain an additional turn. Green and red is mana color, and it comes with a mana cost of 11. Trait is Nibble. Immunity to Entangle. Second trait is Bark Skin. Reduce damage from skulls by 33%. And Born of Nature, create a green gem when my turn begins. Also, we have a Thorns Blade. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, boosted by green, and elemental allies. So the more green troops you have, the better the strongest weapon should be. And this looks like a weapon for Green Day. We shall see with the elemental team. Also, we're getting the Kingdom Pass. There's no good description yet how this thing will work, but we'll find out very soon because it's going to take about 35 days to find out. 5 weeks. Also, this week here we have Guild Wars. So we'll set up your teams and let's go to war. Thursday we have the faction event, the Warrens. There is no delve yet for the Nexus, so we have to go and do the Warrens, which is a Pansval delve. Then Wednesday we have Pet Rescue, Barkley. That's going to be this Wednesday. Thursday, there's no class event. This has been shifted to the weekend. So you have the whole weekend to work on your elementalist. right? Which is a new class, and this class comes in with stone, water, and storm, right? The traits of this class is elemental bond. Allied elementals gain 2 life. 2 life. Second trait is elemental shield. Allied elementals gain 2 armor. Elemental force. Stun, freeze, burn, and entangle a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. I repeat, elemental force, stun, freeze, burn, and entangle a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. This is going to sound perfect when you hear the other weapon, which is the elemental reach. Elemental reach deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy, then deal 12 more damage for each star's effect. Entangled, burning, frozen, and stunned. So that is deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy, then deal 12 more damage for each star's effect. So it's all 4 there, that's 48. Plus the magic plus 3 damage. So this is going to be a very, very, very crazy weapon in this class. And this elemental reach comes with the class Elementalist. And that's going to be available this weekend. Also, with the Kingdom Pass will come these troops here. Fireborn Warrior, which comes in with the Festival of Fire, burn 2 to 4 random enemies, gain magic plus 1 armor boosted by rare gems and allies. Mana color is red and blue, and its cost is 11. First trait is fireproof, immunity to burning and fairy fire. Second is armored, reduced damage from score by 25%. Born on fire, create a rare gem when my turn begins. Nature-born warden. Fet of nature. Deal half magic plus 2 damage to a random enemy boosted by green gems and allies. Right. Mana color is green. Cost is 10. His first trait is Nature Heart. Gain 1 life for each green ally. Second one is Armor Piercing. 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. And his third one is Born of Nature. Create a green gem when my turn begins. Shell comes with the right of earth. Convert a mana gem into an elemental star. Mana color is yellow and brown, and mana cost is 10. So I like to know what is this elemental star, how the thing works. First trait is Thickhead, immunity to stun. Song of Stone, summon a dust storm at the start of the battle. And third trait is Born of Stone, create a brown gem when my turn begins. Also, we have Nexus Portal. All of these troops already with the chest. Those are going to be you would have to do certain tasks to get them and to open these chests. That's going to be part of the Kingdom Pass. And after a few weeks, they will be available in the normal chest in the game. So they'll be available in the guild chest, glory chest, gem chest, and VIP chest. Right? Planar Rift. Create 4 to 6 elemental stars and summon a random Nexus troop. Comes with the color purple and brown. Mana cost 16. Trait Elemental Bond. Allied elementals gain 2 life. In script, gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell, elemental aura, conjure elemental storm when matching 4 or more gems. And this one comes with the elemental construct. Also, we have the Stoneborn Lion, Petrify Roar, deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy and stun them. If the enemy dies, create 2 elemental stars and gain an additional turn. Comes in the color blue and brown, and the mana cost is 11. First trait is Stickhead, immunity to stun. Second one is Stone Skin, reduce damage from skull by 50%. And Born of Stone, create a brown gem at the start of the turn. The Waterborn Princess, and let me go back here, and the Stoneborn Lion are going to be free in the Kingdom Pass. So these you will get without any hustle. Let's go back to the Waterborn Priestess. She's an elemental divine. Water Trump. Give magic plus 1 life to all allies boosted by the blue gems and allies. Mana color is blue and yellow. Mana cost is 12. Trait revert. All allies gain 2 random skill points. Aquatic. Submerge myself when I take damage. Born of Water. Create a blue gem when my turn begins. So everybody has this born of some element. Also, we have the Lovers. This is going to be, I presume it's going to be a paying one you have to pay for. This is going to be one you have to pay for. Tarot cards is going to be something you have to pay for. Draw the Lovers. Give magic plus 1 life to the first 2 allies. And there's a 7% chance for an extra turn for each red gem on the board. Mana color is red, cost is 6. Trait revert. All allies gain 2 random skill points. In script, gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell. Good tarot, random start effect to random ally when an ally casts a spell. And the last but not least, King Heliodor is elemental, Dominion Stone. Deal magic plus 4 true damage to the first enemy boosted by brown gems and allies. Then knock them to the back and then create 3 elemental stars. Boost ratio 2. Comes in with the red and brown mana color. Mana cost is 18. Trait Stone Skin. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Second trait is Born of Stone. Create a brown gem when my turn begins. And Blessing of Stone. Give 5 life to all elemental allies when matching brown stones. Brown gems. This one here you'll have to pay if you don't get in the if you don't pay, you will have to wait 2 to 3 months to get this through. I will stop it here because there are also a lot of weapons coming out, and I'm going to see which ones are going to drop tomorrow in the Soul Forge and which ones not. So I'm going to keep it short here. This is the final truth for me tonight. Anyway, guys, have a good one. And this is what you can expect this week here in Nexus in Gems of War. Anyway, guys, greetings from Aruba. Peace out and have a good week. Boom simang. Till this place. Ayo, goodbye. Later.